Good morning, beautiful people. December 21st. We're at Puerto Lobos. I'm just having a little coffee on the beach. Lighthouse over there. Got all my bird friends. Slept like a wee little baby last night. I was so quiet. Absolutely relaxing. So did a lot of reading. I probably read for an hour and a half. I brought 3 books, but I'm not sure I brought enough, to be honest with you. I love to read. Anyways, so yeah, heading about 3 hours today. I'm gonna be heading north past Puerto Penasco, and then we'll end up just past a place called Las Lisas. And that will actually be the most northern point of this trip. And yeah, we'll roll over 2,000 kilometers total for the trip. So just over a third done. And then the day after that, we should be in San Felipe in the Baja. So gonna be a great day. So today, the campsite, I guess it's just 4 Palapas on the beach. I found it on iOverlander. And yeah, looking forward to it. Buenos días. Gracias. Feliz Navidad. National Guard just handing out gifts. Love this place. Buenos días, amigos. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Qué tal? ¿De dónde viene?
Hey, John. You
Where
too?
you come from? Raúl.
Puerto Lobos.
Puerto Lobos. Where are you going?
Puerto Penasco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Street.
Todo bien, gracias.
Todo bien.
Temprano, feliz Navidad.
Gracias, igualmente.
Adiós. I drove by this place, saw that it had a little bit of sun protection, and figured it's a good time to have some lunch, have a little ham sammy and some mandarin oranges I bought a while back if they're not in too rough a shape. So one thing I also did, I just lubed up my chain while it was nice and hot still from riding, so yeah, she's in great shape. I'll let it sit here and soak in while I have a bite to eat, and then I'll give it a wipe before I go. And yeah, she's good. Tension's still good. Welcome to Puerto Penasco. Give you a little tour, a little walk around. It's probably about 22 degrees Celsius right here. Nice and mild on the water. Nice and clean around here. I don't see any garbage or litter kicking around. I probably look a little out of place just with all my riding gear. Black on black on black. That's all right. Don't quite have room to put it in my lockable panniers, so we wear it. We're back. So I've been here half hour, 40 minutes, and I can't get anything done. I get halfway through something and then I just keep walking from one side of this place to the other. It is stunning here. Like I doubt the GoPro is going to get how expansive it is. It's massive and we're quite high up. A little breezy up here, but that's okay. Check this out, 4 Palapas. Got the place to myself. We're off the highway, we've got zero road noise. Oh, and they had tequila here. Weird. Getting set up, but like I said, I can't get a damn thing done. I'm like a little kid just running from one side of this place to the other. It's just wild though. It's like desert and sand dunes and ocean. And this is actually considered a biosphere reserve. I don't know how big it is. It's a big area, not just this campsite, but they say the sand dunes actually get up to 600 feet. Remnants of an old outhouse. Yeah, look at that. Unbelievable. Cheers, guys. Okay, a little bit of hot sauce, and we've got the final product. Not too bad for being in the middle of nowhere. Bon appetit. Dinner was so good. Checked out the sunset, got the drone out, took a couple phone pics. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So at this point, I'm thinking I'll stay one more night and spend another day here tomorrow. I've got food and ice and water, everything I need, and it's a beautiful spot and I have it to myself. Probably about 2 kilometers off the road. So then I'm off to San Felipe on the Baja. So we'll be kind of looping around this way all the way over there to Baja. And I might actually stay at a campground there because number one, I need a shower, and number two, it's tough keeping all my electronics charged up on just my bike, and I only have one USB port. So I've been charging my power banks as I ride, and then using my power banks to charge my GoPro, my phone, my drone. But it's not quite keeping up. And I mean, I've got 2 Enduro batteries for the GoPro. I've got the one intelligent smart flight battery for the drone and the standard lightweight battery, but I'm not quite keeping up. But who cares? Who cares with all this beauty out here, hey? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this place, definitely one of the top camp spots I've ever been. I'll definitely be back. A little bit of a status update. I just went back outside. The wind and rain went from bad to worse, and I told you I put the rain fly on last night. I moved my tent, moved my motorcycle, so I had a little more protection. And yeah, the wind got worse and worse and worse. So I just got up for the second time and just made sure that nothing else was going to blow away outside. And I found my riding jacket. It was just sitting in a pool of water, and my riding jeans were threatening to fly away. I think I lost my riding gloves. I don't see them on the bike anymore, but everything else is good. And yeah, I put everything else in a dry bag and did it up. But I'm tired. Between the lightning and thunder and the rain and wind, I don't know what time it is, but I'm just gonna sit here and try and get some sleep now. So yeah, keep you updated. But it was a nice coincidence that we're under the Palapas today. Like, if I was out exposed to the elements on the beach, this would be so much worse. So that's a good thing. Good morning, world, again. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't know, we'll kind of mix it up. But so yeah, last night, I think it was about 8:30 or 9, I was in my tent reading my book, and I noticed there was a storm rocking like directly over there on the peninsula, and it was awesome. Like I said, the sheet lightning, the bolts of lightning, just an awesome light show. And it was actually pretty calm here, and I watched it for quite a while. I got up and like stood outside and watched. I tried getting pictures, but the GoPro doesn't do low light very well. And oh, there's some thunder. So anyways, yeah, I climbed back in my tent. Oh, it was nice and warm and cozy. I was like, this is gonna be the best sleep ever. And I didn't have my rain fly on, so it's obviously open. And I woke up to driving rain directly into my tent because the wind is coming this way. So everything was pretty damp already. So I got up, I put my rain fly on, I moved my tent over to there. I had to move my bike out of the way, and I kind of cleaned up camp best I could so nothing would fly away. Oh, and I didn't lose my riding gloves. They were tucked inside my helmet, so that's good. But yeah, it was pretty wild. Like, just the sound of the wind bouncing off these cliffs was like a low constant rumble. And we had a pretty good light show too, and there were some pretty good bolts of lightning, and just like gunshot crack, just crack, and then just rumbling for like a full minute after. It was pretty wild. So yeah, it was pretty wild. wild. But I mean, the hard part about sleeping in that is the tent is just constantly rustling all the time. And actually, I wore there's 2 small holes on the bottom of my tent just from rubbing on the pavement here. But yeah, a couple things are damp. Obviously, still my sleeping bag, my blanket, and the tent. But we'll dry that out down the road. I found my riding jacket was in a puddle of water under the Palapa in the middle of the night, so that's still wet. My riding jeans are wet, but the motorcycle's clean from the rain, so that's good. And also there's like a sweet fragrant smell in the air. Let me rephrase that, a sweet fragrant smell in the air. And I'd read when I was looking for campsites that there's sagebush around, and I think that's what the smell is. It's sage, and it's really, really cool. So yeah, the wind is still here. I can't really burn my stove, so I think I'll have breakfast and coffee down the road somewhere. But yeah, so I don't know, I'm guessing it's probably about 8:30 or 9 in the morning now. Yeah, got the rain gear ready in case